should have seen us going, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gathering along the Scotswood Road to see the bleeding races.
It rains. Oh, it's back through Bartes!
1962 on a summer's afternoon, we took the bus from Bambras and she was heavy laden. Where we went along Collinwood Street, that's on the road to Bladen. Whoa, me lads, you should have seen us gunning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gunning along the Scotswood Road to see the bleeding races.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Newcastle versus Everton warm-up show here on John Sinclair TV. I'm currently on my own at the moment. I'm just waiting to see if Brad can get on. So if you like what you see, hit those like buttons as they help the channel grow and they help push up the search settings. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. It's free to do so. If you'd like to become a member, it's 99p per month. And we do have monthly prize draws with that as well. And if you want a super chat, then hit that $sign and give whatever you think the channel's worth. Finally, there is a bell button there. If you press that, that'll notify you every time there is a show upcoming live. So let's get into the comments and see who's in the chat tonight. So first of all, what I will say is I think there is a link in the chat for the show tonight. So if you want to come on, the link's there. Please do come on and join me if you want. And then we can talk about the game if you want to come on and have a 5 minutes of fame. Jay Sweet says, hi, Jack. 3-0 to the Toon. Yeah, I said 3-0 last night as well. So, yeah, absolutely. I think we can win this 3-0 as well. Definitely. LA Coffee, hi, Tony Brad Noel. Yeah, Brad's not here at the moment. I'm hoping he's coming on, but at the moment, you only got me. LA Coffee, 3-0 Toon. Goals by Joe Linton, Mickey, and one Everton player. I see you going for an own goal, are you? I would have put Wilson in there because I'm sure Wilson would like to get on the score sheet tonight. LA Coffee, probably Pickford own goal out of frustration. Yeah, possibly might escape his little arms, mightn't it? You know, I wonder if somebody's actually going to go again tonight with the T-Rex outfit on. If anybody's watching this when they're at the match or going to the match, if you see this guy with a T-Rex, let me know. Because I know he went last year, didn't he? And it was absolutely hilarious because Pickford didn't like it, did he? Leslie, good evening all. Good evening to you, Leslie. I hope you're well. Majestic Pillow, evening all. Nice, easy victory tonight, please. How are you, the lads? Yeah, we're hoping for an easy-ish victory. I don't think it'll be quite straightforward. I think because defensively they've got Tarkowski and they've got Cody who've played well, but you know, we should be beating teams like Everton, to be fair. And I think Eddie Howe will have the team well drilled. There's no way this team's going to go into that and slacking, you know. So yeah, I think we'll be fine tonight. Hopefully 3 points. That's what we need. Leslie, hope you're right. LA Coffee. Then someone can explain to me, Lampard, we are nothing like Everton. Yeah, we are totally nothing like Everton. We're a totally different animal. I mean, when we played Everton last season at home, you know, when we were trying to steal, we won 3-1, and I know we lost 1-0 away. I think in that game away, it got us in it. Not just their crowd, but I think when that protester came on, that Harry Potter look-like protester who came on and cable-tied himself to the goalpost, it didn't help matters because the match was delayed. Took the players time to get themselves back into position, like back to where they were. And then obviously, I think there was a mistake there from Dubravka on the goal for Iwobi. So, but we're at home and 52,000 Geordies behind us. What's not to like? And we got Bruno in the middle as well. And remember, we're a totally different team now. So Everton's going to see a totally different side. I like coffee. Someone said the game was cancelled because a police raid the Everton coach looking for guns and weaponry and found small arms on board. Yes, I've already seen that joke. I thought that was quite funny, to be fair, yeah. And Leslie likes that one. She thought it was quite good. I like coffee. I'm good, Stapleton. I hope you're great. Yeah, talk to somebody. Jules in the house here. Hi, Jules. Hope you're well, mate. And hope you're having a good time. And I hope you enjoy the game tonight. Yeah, and hi, John. Unfortunately, Jan, John's actually on holiday in Turkey. He's not back till I think the weekend sometime. I think either he comes back Saturday, I think. So probably not be until Sunday. But yeah, he's having a great time in Turkey at the moment. Sampling all that food and enjoying the nice weather they've got out there. So better than what we've got here, I suppose. But yeah, so John's having a well-earned break, and I've stepped in and done the hosting duties for John. And I hope I'm not letting anybody down. Although I did miss G7 the other night on the player review, but I did apologise last night and I did put that right. Majestic Pillow, that's a good one. Coffee, haha. Trolls, hey Tony, hi Trolls. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Trolls, R.I.P. Mike Tyson. What's that? What's that all about? You know, is there anybody I've not heard nothing like that. So if you can let us know what that is, Trolls, that'd be great. Andrew Kelly, good evening all. Hope you're all well and hopefully you win tonight. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, in 8 minutes time, we'll find out what the team news is, as it's a stupid 7:30 kickoff on Amazon Prime. Why a 7:30 kickoff? It's just beyond me. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not like, you know, they have to kick them off at different times. I mean, you go on Amazon Prime, you pick a match to watch, and that's it. So they should all kick off at 48, in my opinion. You know, Sky can do it that way. Why can't Amazon? It's just absolutely, it's a joke. But, you know, that's the thing. And Paul says, evening, let's give Everton side a good thumping. Yeah, I would love to give them a good thumping. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but I think when you look at it, I mean, Anthony Gordon doesn't look the same player he was last season, because I think he's been found out how he plays. So teams are closing him down more now and stopping his threat. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, as somebody who we looked at, doesn't fill me with confidence at all. So I have no worries there about him. And even Neil Maupay, not much of a threat really. So Botman and Cher should be able to contain them, no problem. And Trippier as well. I have heard of people that maybe Burn may be dropped tonight in favour of Target, and you know, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to see if Joe Willock's back in the team as well. So it'll be interesting to see in the next 7 minutes what the team news is, and I'll bring it straight to you as soon as I get it. Leslie, I will be if we win. I like coffee. Name is Les. Okay, she's talking to I like coffee. Stu, hey Stu. Yeah, I'm fine, mate. You're Tony. We should smash the Scouse Smackums tonight. Yeah, we should do. I mean, it's funny how all of a sudden we've got this rivalry with Everton, and but yeah, they're like the Scouse Smackums, aren't they? So yeah, let's go out there. Let's put a display on for the fans. You know, the last home game we scored 5 goals. May not score 5 tonight, but just go out there, give a great performance, do the team proud, do the Northeast proud. Go out there, win it. You know, because, you know, our friends down the road, well, not our friends down the road, the Mackhams, they got beat last night off Blackburn. So let us win tonight, because you know what will happen if we don't get a result tonight. They're going to be on the social media everywhere. So, yeah, we'll win tonight, I'm sure. I can't see we're having any problems against Everton, but we've got to be on the game. That's the main thing. And Stu's talking to Trolls. And Gareth, good evening, Tony. Hope for 3 points tonight against Scouse Mackhams. Yeah, absolutely, Gareth. I hope we do as well. I mean, can't see why we can't go out there and get a win. I mean, we're a totally different team under Eddie Howe. Since he's been at the club, he's just done wonders with this club. And, you know, this season we've only lost 1 game. That was in very dubious circumstances against Liverpool. You know, if the referee blew his whistle, we would never have lost that game. So, so technically, it's yeah, we're in a good place now. You know, we're in a much better place than we were last season, that's for sure. Alan says, evening, Tony. Evening, Alan. Hope you're well. Paul says, I'll be surprised if we score 3. Mind Everton have a decent defence, even more away from. Yeah, I've just said that before, Paul. They've got Tarkowski and they've got Cody playing well, but you know, we've got a brilliant defence, you know, and it all depends. It all depends how well we do. If we break them down, if we get an early goal, that hinges then, because that could make it into a truly interesting game. So, you know, let's see how early we get this goal, and we'll see where we'll go from there. Stu says 3-0, Toon win. Wilson 2, Miggy. Yeah, absolutely, Stu. Yeah, I think a lot of us are going for 3-0 tonight. It seems to be the popular score, that line. Should get better than that, shouldn't we? Alan says Newcastle to win 3-0 tonight. Yeah, absolutely, Alan. Yeah, we're all on the same wavelength for a score. Jan says 5-1. Yeah, do you know what? I would love another 5-1. I wouldn't say no to that. But yeah, let's see how the game unfolds. Charlie says Everton unlikely to concede 3. Well, yeah, but remember, we're a different side now, and you know, we just got to see how it goes, you know, and give it a chance. Troll says Les has seen something. Okay. Jules, hi Jules, good evening. Hey Tony. Yeah, I hope you're fine, Jules. I'm fine as well. Just looking forward to the game in just over an hour, and see if we can get 3 points tonight and a positive result and keep us in that European slot, especially if Man U get beat off Spurs as well. Trolls again, try to check and found nothing. That must be on. Yeah, so it's probably another one of those things that somebody spread a rumor on social media that Tyson's gone, and it's like Mike Tyson's passed away. We've had it many a time with different things, and it's just clickbait, really. So I wouldn't take no notice of what things like that until you see it actually come up on the news flash. Trolls is talking to Jules. Leslie says Leslie's talking to Jules as well. I like coffee. That Harry Potter protester belongs to the same group that vandalised the famous painting in the museum. Yeah, absolutely. And the same group who climbed up the QE2 bridge in Dartford, or the Dartford crossing as well. You know, and closed the M25 for about 24 hours. Absolutely disgusting. These people need to be sorted out. You know, you don't bring politics into sport. But the amount of mistakes that was made at that game last year with Everton, I mean, it was ridiculous. They couldn't even find a set of cutters, you know, to cut that off. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, you know, if ever I've seen but at least they got there in the end and got him untied anyway. And thankfully he's banned from going to football matches. Stu says, can we not link John up via satellite? Yeah, I think he's doing I think he's just enjoying his holidays at the moment, and he's enjoying a break from this as well. So we will do him the world of good, and I'm sure he'll be back up and running come Sunday. But he has been on before. He came on Fans Forum on Sunday on the match reaction. Jules, doing a grand job, Tony. Thanks very much, Jules. Lovely to know that. Thank you very much. Leslie, you're doing a grand job, Tony. Thank you very much, Leslie. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's not easy when you're stepping in for somebody on that channel, and you know me just being the co-host. So yeah, to step into the main man seat, it's a different ball game. But you know, I've grasped it. You may get a suntan. Yeah. Well, it's hot enough out there, isn't it? Evening, buddy. You okay? People talking to each other there. Graham says, yeah, it's hoping for 3 points tonight, but I'm going 3-1 the Toon. Yeah. Everybody's we're down for scoring 3 anyway. I didn't copy Jules' promise. Troll says, good, and hoping we play very well. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm going to see if the team news is now available. And then hopefully we'll have some team news to bring. And just as I say that, the team news has arrived. So I will share this on screen. And here we go. So it is Nick Pope in goal, Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Sven Botman, Dan Burn, Bruno, Sean Longstaff, Joe Linton, Jacob Murphy, Mickey Almiron, Callum Wilson. So it's the same team as Manchester United. And on the bench, it is Karius, Lascelles, Shelvey, Lewis, Target, Wood, Fraser, Willock, and Anderson. So there you have it. It's the so it's the same team that started against Man United on Sunday. So he hasn't changed the team at all, which is a bit of a surprise because I would have thought he might have brought he might have made a couple of changes, but this is Eddie Howe. He sticks to his guns, and so I don't know what you all think of that. But please comment on what you think of that team. I don't think it's a bad team at all. So not a bad team at all. So we'll go back to there, and I'll see if I can find the Everton lineup and see how they line up tonight. The visitors. We know Pickford's going to be in goal. That's for sure. And I've got their lineup now, so that'll come on screen in just 1 minute. There we are. So the Everton lineup is Pickford, Coleman, captain, Cody, Tarkowski, Mikalenko, Onana, Iwobi, Garner, Calvert-Lewin, Gray, and Gordon. And substitutes bench is Begovic, Holgate, Keane, and McNeil, Decore, Morpay, Davies, Vinagre, and Garner. So that is the Everton lineup tonight. I look at that lineup and I think, do you know what? Yeah, Onana's played well for Everton. Mikalenko's not a bad left back. Coleman's probably slow now because he's getting older. Gray is a bit of a threat because he is pacey, isn't he? So, but other than that, I don't think it's a bad. That shouldn't frighten us really. So we should be able to contain that team hopefully. And like I say, let's hope tonight we get the 3 points, and that would be very welcome indeed. So I'll go through some more comments. Stu says, "Hi Jules, how's it going? Hope we smash T-Rex arms." Yeah, absolutely. I like coffee. I think we'll be having the cells instead of Sharp Botman. Well, yeah, but the team's out now, isn't it? So I think that was before the team come in. Jules, please click the likes and subscribe. It's free and really helps the channel. Thanks very much, Jules, for your support. Thank you. That's lovely. And Trolls says, "No need, Stu. They are short enough." Yeah, exactly. Really hope Anderson gets significant minutes. Yeah, I would like to have seen him start, if I'm honest, and give him an hour or something. But obviously, they're not risking him. And obviously, there's no Sant Maximum in the team, so he might not even be. Hopefully, he's back Sunday. Who knows? I like coffee. Some key players may get rested for the Spurs game. Well, yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. Maybe the Sant Maximum, I think, well, I could have put him in, but I don't want to. Same with Willock, he might just be wanting to rest these just to keep them for Sunday and then unleash them on Sunday, because that'll be a more difficult game than what tonight is. Mighty Max says, "Evening Tony and all, hope Spurs get and Man U get a draw." Yeah, absolutely. I hope they do. And I just, as long as we go above them, I don't care. As long as we get that win tonight, that's what we need, though. We need the 3 points first. Andrew says, Tony, do you think Eddie will make any changes? Yeah, sorry we didn't get your comment before the team news come out, but he hasn't made any changes, Andrew. He's kept the same team. So, yeah, it's the same team tonight as it was at the weekend. Seen a few Blackburn fans wearing Newcastle tops and winding up the Sunderland last night. Shithousery as its finest. Yes, I heard about that, and I heard apparently someone got ejected out of Ewood Park, which is absolutely ridiculous, you know. But well played to them, fair play in that. You know what? I applaud them. Well done, Blackburn fans. Well done. Nice to see a bit of shithousery. I was hoping for that on Sunday, that we might have got one of those shithousery wins against Man United and then really rubbed it into them, but we didn't. But, you know, a draw's better than a defeat. I like coffee. I'm just expecting a different lineup. Yeah. Again, it was a... yeah, the lineup's through. It's the same lineup. Graham says, John Dahl Thomason, Toon legend after last night. Yeah, he is. Yeah, didn't have the greatest time at Newcastle, but yeah, fair play to them. And well done. Trolls says he's just on his way to the shop to get stocked up for the match. Yeah, absolutely, mate. You get yourself stocked up. Yeah, for the match, it's well worth it, mate, because you'll need it tonight. So I'm just going to post. So I've just re-put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come on for a few minutes and have that say, like Joseph said. And he's going to the match too, I gather. Jill says, what link? If you mean the match, the game's on Amazon Prime, I'm not allowed to give out that. No, yeah, I think he means the link to come on tonight on camera. So I've just re-put it back in the chat. James Matthews photography. Are you, Tony? Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, mate. Hope you're good, man. Yeah. How are the lads? And come on, you Maggies. Yeah, absolutely. Let's come on tonight and let's really roar to success and win this. Joseph says, I'm going 2-0 in Newcastle. James says, I presume he means a link to join the video. Yeah, absolutely. That's what he meant, yes. And I've, like I say, I've put it back in the chat. James Matthews says, holy shit, it's all on tonight's game. Yeah, we've already had that one, James. Yeah, I like coffee beat you to it, unfortunately. So, yeah. Bruce out of the job centre, says Stu. Yeah, well, yeah, I bet he, you know, another payoff. Hopefully, it's the last we see this man. But you know what? I've got a feeling he'll pop up in another club somewhere near somebody soon, and he'll be there. And he'll do a crap job, and he'll get another payoff, and that'll be more for his kebabs. Troll says, disgusting use people like this saying that. Yeah, it is absolutely, Trolls. I totally agree with you. It shouldn't happen. I mean, what gets me is you report certain things on social media, and things are like, let go. I've seen racist behaviour on social media, and I've reported it. And I get told, oh, it's well within the guidelines. And it's like, well, hang on a minute, it's racism. But then if I went and said something to a Mackham, and if I called him something, like, see, a scum or something like that, I'd probably get a 7-day ban. So, you know, it's absolutely ridiculous that the laws on these things are just, I just don't know where the law is, to be fair. Hopefully, Bottom will get his first goal tonight. I wonder if Anderson gets to do it again, says Alan. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping he does. He's very close to getting that, is Botman. Troll says, hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks very much, Trolls. Ian says, even Tony looking for the game in 3 points. Yeah, absolutely, Ian. We've got to be positive. The thing is now, what's good about it is we go into every match now and we look forward to every game we're playing. We can't wait for match day. You know, when there's an international break, we're like, oh, 2 weeks till a match day. I mean, I can't remember the last time I felt like this where I was looking for looking for the match. Probably just before we sold over to Ashley, because I used to love looking forward to the matches. And then when obviously he took over and the way the club went, you just didn't look forward to, because you thought, well, what we're going to do this week, So, but now we've got that feel good factor back. And not just with the club, but the owners give us that feel good factor, that the owners are fantastic. When these journalists keep saying, oh, well, Saudi owners, human rights, and it really annoys me. And I just think, do you know what? Change the bloody record. Just go away. If you want to have a go at somebody, go and have a go at another club, because they never have a go at the Qatari man who's in charge of PSG. No, because he can't do no wrong. The man who was in charge of beIN Sports can do no wrong. The man who done collective lobbying to get the Premier League to block our takeover can do no wrong, but tries to do something that's illegal in this country. And, but then that man was taken to court because he bought the ex-FIFA chief executive a €5 million villa in Sardinia in exchange for TV rights for the World Cup from 26 to 30, and they still get away with it. So, why don't these journalists just go away, go and see PSG and speak their owner? But they won't do that because they don't want to upset them. That's why. And Newcastle are the easy target. But there are other countries in the world that have poor human rights records. And you can't just pick on one country, you've got to pick on every other country as well. At the end of the day, they're just hypocrites. That's what they are. But the thing is, will these same journalists still be happy when we're flying high and winning stuff? Are they going to be like, oh, they're going to be all over Newcastle, like, oh, this is great, isn't it? And, so, yeah, it just really annoys me. And, yeah. The less said, the sooner. But I'm not bothered, because I let them just do what they want. They can have as much whinge as they want, and it doesn't bother me. I just laugh at them. And as says, some changes to the lineup. Yeah, there's no changes, unfortunately, to the lineup. Paul said, I think I'm going 1-0 Newcastle late on after a frustrating game of Everton parking the bus. Yeah, it's up to us to break them down, isn't it? Yeah. Aaron the Brit, who's the Man City fan. Nice to hear from you, Aaron. Big up Tony Almiron to stick one through that sad. Mackham, yeah, legs, yeah, absolutely, yeah, too right. Yeah. Anything to do with something, can you remember the game a few years ago? I think it was when Rafa was in charge and we were 2-0 down. And that was a game where Pickford all he kept doing was having a go at the Newcastle fans all the time, kept jeering at them and everything like that. And then when you remember after that, we actually ended up winning that game 3-2. And he flapped at a couple of goals. And at the end of the day, that was down to him because, because of the way he acted. And when you're going to act like that in front of the fans, and even the manager, I think it was Ancelotti at the time, turned around and said, well, we lost that game because of Pickford's antics with the Newcastle fans. Yeah, because he took his emotions from being at Sunderland and forgot that he was actually playing football for another club in the Premier League. So, I hope we rattle him again tonight and see what he does tonight. But I think he might have matured a bit from there. We're not sure, though. Paul says, I'm surprised Target's not starting. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised. I thought Target would have started. But, this is Eddie Howe, and we've got to trust the process. Trust Eddie. And Eddie we trust. Ian says the same lineup and bench, same too. Yeah, absolutely, Ian. So maybe Eddie might come out and say what his thoughts are on that. Andrew says, I thought he might have made a change due to 3 games in a week. Yeah, I thought he might have made a change, but no, he hasn't. He hasn't made a change at all. So, yeah, surprising. Troll's starting to feel sorry for Target. Yeah, it's one of them. Target can't get in the team, can you, at the moment? And the reason he left Villa, Matty Target, was he wanted to come to Newcastle because he was going to guarantee to play football. And now he's on the bench a lot, so I wonder how he's feeling. But it might be that he comes back on Sunday. We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. LA Coffee looks like the Man U game was the warm-up for the Everton game. Yeah, probably, yeah. I totally agree with that. Probably, yeah. But we should have. if Joe Linton had just put that chance away, 1-0 to us, would have been a totally different game. And I think we could have went on and won that game. I like Coffee. I think so. Troll's Target might be feeling disappointed. Yeah, absolutely. But he's not the kind of player to really want to make a move about anything. But I do really feel for him at the moment. Sad he isn't called. Yeah, absolutely. Trolls, yeah, totally agree. Yeah. And he says, NUFC Twitter put out a video of the players arriving. Everyone looked happy apart from Joe Linton, who looked a bit dejected. I'm really surprised he's not starting. Joe Linton is starting tonight. So I don't know why Joe Linton's looking dejected. He is definitely in. Yeah, he's definitely in the starting lineup. Joe Linton is. So no, I don't understand that one. And that's just the way he normally does when he comes in. Ryan, big up to you, Ryan. Hope you're well, mate. Dan Burnett left back again. Yeah, absolutely, he is. But let's hope Eddie's done the right thing in picking an unchanged team again. And like I say, Ryan, maybe at the weekend he changes it again for Tottenham. Who knows? Gareth says Dan Burke left back is my only worry, to be honest. Target can come on for tired legs. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought he would have come on, to be on. I thought he would have started, to be fair, but yeah, who knows? Ryan talking to Andy, saying you can't just go off a video. Yeah, absolutely. Barbara, hi Barbara, hope you're well. 2-1 Newcastle win, no probs. Yeah, that's a decent scoreline as well, Barbara. I like Coffee. Torqueto Carlos. Yeah, just a shame he can't get in the team at the moment. But you know, you don't change an unbeaten team, do you? But you might have to on Sunday. Paul, looking at that lineup and looking at the next game, I think Howe wants the best chance to win this one at home. Like probably why he's not made changes. Yes, Paul. I think the reason he hasn't made a changes, I think why he's done this is because he wants to make sure that he's got the likes of St. Maximin back, and that's maybe why he's holding Willock back on the bench as well. Because maybe on Sunday, he's going to unleash Willock, he's going to unleash St. Maximin in place of Murphy, and have a better chance of having a go at Spurs. Because, I mean, you wouldn't want to play Maxi tonight, and then he pulls up, and then he's out the Spurs game. So you want him for the Spurs game, really. And the only long-term injuries we've got is Isak till after the World Cup, and Emil Kraft, who's out for this, well, for the season, I think, isn't he? So, but he's back in Sweden at the moment. So, get well soon, Emil. So that was discussed in that tackle at Tranmere, but they were just disgusting anyway. They were out to hurt as many players as they could. Magpies Bible 1-0 Newcastle. I'm not confident, but fancy our chances. No, have confidence. Please have confidence, because we're a different team, different animal now. We're a much better team. So have confidence and just think, yes, we can go out there and get 3 points. This is the sort of thing. If we want to finish in a European place, these are the teams we need to be beaten. So these are the teams we need to look at and see. We need 3 points against these. And that's what we've got to do if we want to really push to get in that European places this season. So, you know, the hard games are like, you know, we're playing Man City. We drew with them. We probably should have beat them, to be honest. We shouldn't have lost to Liverpool, but we did through the referee and through VAR. You know, we should have beat Palace, but these are the games. These are like the bread and butter games where you look and you think, yes, that's a 3-point game. We need 3 points. So just keep the faith, mate. Keep the faith. Alan says, evening, Tony. Evening to you, Alan. Hope you're well, mate. I'm happy with the lineup. Got to be 3 points, even with a 1-0 win. Yeah, it doesn't matter how we get it, as long as we get 3 points. That's the main thing, you know. I mean, I'm going 3-0. A lot of people are going 3-0. Some are going 3-1. But yeah, absolutely. I'll take anything tonight, as long as it's a win and we've got the 3 points. And Stu says, how are the lads? Absolutely, Stu. How are the lads? Exactly. Splat says, evening, Tony. Betting having the tune 4-6 favourites and Everton 92. I think 3-1 the tune. There you go. There's the favourites and the betting straight away. Yeah, we are the favourites. Yeah, absolutely. Jules in there. Got my wine chilling. Oh, nice one, Jules. I hope you're having a few glasses of that tonight while you're watching the game. I like coffee. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys. Yeah. If you like what you see, please hit those likes buttons. I've got 46 watching at the moment. Please smash those likes, everybody. You know, and yeah, please smash those likes and really give this channel a good shifting up the ratings a bit, like up the search settings. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's all free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p per month, and you'll be entering the prize draws. So there'll be one of them very soon when John's back off his hollybobs. And also, there's a bell button there. If you hit that, that'll notify you every time we're coming online live. And also, if you want to donate, hit the super chat $sign and donate what you think the channel's worth. Ryan, I'll join soon, Tony. I'm eating some lunch right now. I'm only going to be on for literally another 5 or 6 minutes, Ryan. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Oh, I've got somebody in the chat, and let's bring him in. It's Mr. Brad. Good evening, Brad. You all right?
All right, good to you.
Yeah, not bad. So we've got an unchanged lineup tonight, Brad. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised really, because I thought he was going to stick with the same side as we seem to keep doing, and to be fair, we keep winning. So let's hope that it continues again today.
Yeah, like I was saying in the show, I think he's gonna. I don't think he wants to risk St. Maximum tonight. I think he's going to wait till Sunday for that, because you'd rather risk him Sunday than tonight in a game. And I've said this is a game where people are saying, "Oh well, Everton's better. They've got a good defense and everything." But the thing is, so like I say, the thing is, these are the teams we should be looking at taking 3 points off. If we've got aspirations to finish in the European place, these teams, like the Evertons, are the ones you need to take 3 points off, and at home as well.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously we'll be able to do that. And tonight, I think we've got the confidence in the side to be able to do it, even without Maximan. And it'd be nice to see us give some minutes to Anderson, I think, tonight, which he hasn't really had an opportunity for one reason or another. But I'm hoping tonight that he'll get his chance in the second half, depending on how the game's going.
I would have thought he would have had a start, to be fair, but I mean, I backed him to probably start against Bournemouth, but because he picked up that knock, unfortunately, that stopped him getting that start at Bournemouth. So, yeah, let's hope he gets on tonight and has a little bit of a run at the game, because I think it would be great for him. James Matthew says, if we could win one of the next two, it has to be tonight. Life won't be worth living if we lose a Scouse, Mackems, all in Northwest Mags especially. Yeah, absolutely, mate, absolutely. They won't be happy, will they? Paul says, just wondering when we'll see Anderson from the start. From the little time he's had, you can see his quality and intelligence of the game. Yeah, he has got that quality, and he needs to be starting games, in my opinion. But Murphy's played well, although Murphy had a quiet game Sunday. But let's see how Murphy does tonight.
Yeah.
If he has a quiet game, he'll be pulled off, and I think Anderson will come on. I like coffee. There was a cow on one of the War Flags teasers. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. That'll. Well, hopefully Amazon Prime pick that up and show the War Flags tonight then, and that'll be lovely. Alan says, yes, Tony, feel we can get something from every game. Yeah, like I say, I said to them before, Brad, some people are saying, oh, I'm nervous about the game. And I said, no, but the thing is, though, it's nice now because you can be excited. You can look forward to a game of football when Newcastle's playing now. You're not thinking, oh, shit, we're going to go down or we're going to get relegated. Yeah. We're now looking at it and think, we're going to get 3 points every game. Well, not every game, but we're going to look at most games and think we can get 3 points here.
Yeah, I think that it's the way we're going into the games as well. Like you say, we're not gonna win every single game, but you know that we're gonna give it a go. We're not gonna sit back. So I think that makes it more exciting just to watch the game, or if you're going to the game anyways, that's just 100 times better to go and know that you're going to watch that rather than the stuff that we were getting subjected to for the previous 3 or 4 seasons. So
yeah,
I think that it's just an exciting time to be able to go into games, knowing that we are going to give it a go and have some chances. And if the other team play well and get a result against us, then fair play. But especially at home, we're not going to make it easy for them by any means.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to agree. I mean, St James's Park now has become the fortress, and that's what we want. We want our home ground being that fortress again. For too many years we've had it where people have came and picked off us and took points, and and it's not been a great place to be. But now we've now got more optimism for the future, and we've got and it's nice that we can make St James's Park that fortress game. The last time we ever went unbeaten at St James's Park was under Chris Hughton in the Championship 2009-10 season, and we nearly lost that record on the last day of the season against Ipswich. But thankfully, Shola got the equaliser that day, and we drew 2-2 with Ipswich, so we didn't lose our unbeaten run, but we were close to it. Ipswich nearly had it, and thankfully we saved it. So that would be lovely to go unbeaten in the Premier League at home as well. So if it doesn't happen this season, it'll definitely happen one season. I can see it, and let's see if we can do a rerun of Arsenal's Invincibles, because that would be fantastic to do, wouldn't it?
I think that's going to be the key to our success. I think limit as many, just make sure that we pick up as many wins at home as possible, and just make it that place to come where people are going to really have to do well to beat us there. And obviously there's going to be a few defeats along the way, but if we can minimise that as much as possible, which is something that we didn't do in the past, because teams could turn up at home against us, the away team, and it could easily do a number on us. But I think now we've got to realise that making St James's the fortress again will be the key to climbing our way up the table, because we've got to make it a place where a lot of teams can't come and get it. So, and I think as well the way we've got set up defensively now, I think we're hell a lot stronger than what we have been previously. So that puts on a really good footing from the start, especially at home, because we look really difficult to break down.
Yeah, definitely. Got to agree with that. Troll says, it's not our job to say who can own our club when you have been starved for a very long time. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Absolutely. I mean, and like I said earlier, it's just ridiculous the way people go on, and let's just, we love our owners, and if people still want to call the club, let them, it's up to them, but they're hypocrites at the end of the day. James Matthews says Perez and Rondon scored that game. Yeah, the comeback. I remember that. Yeah, because Rondon got the first goal and then Perez scored 2. That was when Little Arms Pickford decided he was that day having to go to the Newcastle fans all game, and they come back and bit them in the backside. And I think even Ancelotti after that game turned around and said, we lost this game because Pickford was more interested in having to go to the fans than he was at anybody else. So Pickford was an embarrassment that day, wasn't he? And Andrew follows it up, says 2 howlers day. Yep. Tom's on the outside. Tom Dixon, all right, mate, and he's put the team up there. Same team lineup as on Sunday against Man United. And he's put the subs up as well. Willock's on the bench again. Luxie as well said, Tony, under St James's Park, under the lights, is nothing like a 2-1 win. Absolutely. I mean, it's, it's great, and it's, we just love a nighttime match, don't we? We always seem to rise to the occasion on a nighttime match, even more than a daytime match. So let's hope the fans are really roaring tonight and give Everton an uncomfortable ride. Troll says, since we don't have ASM, Murphy has the pace and can cross and pass as long as he don't shoot. We are great. He can cross, but he's been a bit disappointing in times for his crosses. But let's hope he has a good game tonight, because he didn't play well on Sunday, I didn't think. But maybe he just had an off day. Geordie Toon for live, same team, but our strongest team available. We've more chance of winning this game than Spurs away. That's my thoughts. Yeah, absolutely, Geordie. I totally agree with that one. Let's get the win tonight. And let's see how we do on Sunday against Spurs, because we've changed since Spurs last year. So let's see how we do tonight, and let's see how we do on Sunday. If we come away from Spurs with a point on Sunday, I'll be buzzing. I'll be happy with that. I'll take a point all day from there.
Yeah.
Andrew says, Amazon, Wilson has 6 goals in his last 4 against Everton. Yeah, Wilson likes scoring against Everton, doesn't he? So, strikers have their favourite teams that to score against. I mean, Sergio Aguero used to like scoring against us all the time rather than other teams, even though the guy scored a pack full of goals. But we were always seemed to be the favourite team for Aguero. So, yeah, absolutely. And Stu says, we are not just a club, but together, everybody on the same page. We are a force in nature. The Premier League tried everything they could to stop our takeover. They're all fair, rejuvenated. Yeah, absolutely. And Mansell says, hope you're well. Right, guys, we're going to come to the end of the show now, because I could only do a short one tonight. And obviously the kickoff's in half an hour as well. So it gives everybody a chance to get ourselves sorted out for getting the match on. But thank you for all coming on. I hope if you've liked what you see, hit those like buttons. Please hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't subscribed before. And if you're new to the channel, also you can join as a member at 99p per month. Also there is a super chat option. If you hit the $sign, you can donate to whatever you think the channel's worth. And also there's a bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, and that'll let you know when we're up and about and be live, and when any upcoming shows are on. Before we go, Brad, where can we find you on your socials, mate?
Yeah, find just on my Twitter handle there, BP_NUFC. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and for me, you can find me down there at TonyTooney31. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Also check out northwestmags.com. It's a fantastic website. Go and check it out. There's lots on there to do and see. But please give that a look at. And yeah, thank you for coming on. What's your score prediction tonight, Brad?
I'm going to go for 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Let's get 3 points tonight. And I think tomorrow we're going to be back with a fans forum, but it's going to be with a twist. So we're going to do like a match review and a fans forum together. So we'll put it all in one show. But yeah, we'll be back with that hopefully tomorrow. Hope you can come on tomorrow as well, Brad. But yeah, come on, let's get these 3 points and away the lads, up the tune, and we'll see you all very shortly. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.